Hey, I'm gonna pronounce it Enkidu. It's probably super wrong, but that's what I think. That's what I've been reading it as in my head. And at the beginning of the book, the beginning of the epic, he is shown to be super animalistic, super hairy, and just kind of lacks social skills and human behavior because he was created as a yin and yang for Gilgamesh, and it kind of shows his innocence, and it's also shown on page 7. I have it highlighted on page 7 that he drinks from the watering holes from the gazelles. That also enhances his animalistic nature, and his transformation after his encounter with Shamat, because he spent 6 days and 7 nights with her, and after that, all the animals start rejecting him, and that's when his transformation into becoming more human actually starts, because he's actually becoming more aware of things. And that is on page 9 and 10. That's on page 9 and 10. That's when he learns to eat bread and drink and wear clothes and actually have some sort of speech pattern that's recognizable, that's not just blabbering. And then during this, his actions throughout the book also start to shift, because he chooses to go confront Gilgamesh, and then later on he becomes his companion instead of just a counter for him. But at the end, Enkidu is completely formatted to human society, and he acts along Gilgamesh and fights Humbaba. And after this, he's kind of more aware of his suffering because, yeah. I'm trying to figure out where to go from here. But after he fights Humbaba with Gilgamesh, and they kill the big bull, the bull of heaven, he kind of becomes more self-aware, and all his curses on what's to become of him, and more emotional depth. So at the beginning he was very animalistic, and at the end he was very self-aware and morally compliant with other humans instead of just kind of being there. And yeah, he gained a lot of wisdom, but he also lost his sense of innocence, because they kind of say ignorance is bliss, and this is a perfect scenario for that, because in his ignorance he wasn't really aware of the hardships of anything. So yeah.